Hi, Divine Souls, and welcome to your Soul Star Chakra Activation session, and also welcome to my channel, the Zodiac Love Tarot. Now, to begin an activation session, what I do is a quick review of the chakra that we're going to be discussing. That way you can get your mind and your thoughts and your energy and your vibration and your frequency very attuned to the certain chakra, and also you'll be able to better receive this message. And if you are ready to receive this message, please type in the comments down below, I'm ready to receive. That way also it helps with engagement and other people see this video, and then what you've done is you've helped them activate their soul star chakra, which brings love into the world, which is what my channel is all about, and it brings karma back to you so that good things come your way and you manifest great things, okay? So now the first thing we want to do is talk about where the soul star chakra is located. Now, many people don't know where it is because it is the ninth chakra and it's not one of the more talked about ones like the other seven, but it is located right above your crown chakra, about 6 inches above your crown chakra, okay? And it also vibrates with the color gold, okay? And here's this little gold nugget here. I think you can see it. I don't know if it's real. In fact, I know it's not real, but it's still very beautiful, okay? So with your soul star chakra, you can imagine when it vibrates the color gold, we're thinking very exquisite, very valuable chakra to you, okay? It's probably the most valuable chakra that you can experience because it leads directly to the divine, to the deepest wisdom that there is, and it also connects you straight to universal light. It's a beautiful, beautiful chakra, okay? And also, this particular chakra is the gateway between our spiritual world and our physical world, and it also leads directly to the third dimension, and in that dimension lives our archangels and our ascended masters, people that you would think of in history like Gandhi or Mother Teresa. Like, this is a beautiful, beautiful energy, and these are our guides that we can tap directly into. And a lot of times you don't even know that you can do this, but it is the most beautiful power that you have. Now, with that said, I want to also say that um, it's it's where our soul enters to the consciousness and to our divine wisdom and to these angelic beings. And that once it's open, once this soul star chakra is activated, you'll actually receive guidance from these beings in this third world, and also you'll vibrate with the divine and love and joy and peace, okay? So a lot of this, when we talk about the soul star chakra, has to do with vibrations. Now, I was hoping to kind of have like a triangle and make a really good vibration from that, but instead what I'm going to do is our first exercise is just let you hear a vibration, and I want you to try this exercise at home. And what I have is my bass guitar, and I don't have it plugged into the amp, but it will allow you to hear a vibration. And when you're at home and you're doing this particular exercise, you want to just hear the vibration all the way through until it's complete, and then you just resonate on it. And you just pick some sort of instrument or some sort of sound maker that does a vibration, and just listen to it, and that'll help you enter that gateway, okay? So I think I'll just play a higher note here because it'll probably be easier to hear, but I want you to just close your eyes and just get a sense of what you're going to be doing for that particular activation. And if you want, you can even stop this video and get out your sound maker and do this exercise. But you're just going to listen, and you're going to understand that it's how you're going to step into the mindset to open and activate your soul star chakra. Okay, so here we go. Deeper. Okay, well, I already feel very nice having done that because I know that it's opening up my pure love from the divine, and it's giving it to you. And I hope that you take on that exercise, and you just start to really feel this particular energy, because it's not something that you have to work at really hard. Basically, you just need to open up your idea to it, and then you're going to feel it. And if you close your eyes, you'll definitely feel like a rush of contentment come over, because that's the way you will notice that you're actually tapped into it. And then you'll be able to start to receive the wisdom, okay? So now, when activated, the soul star chakra calls upon our archangels and our ascendant masters, and they guide you through your hard times, and they open your heart to compassion, and they open your eyes to what's true and what's noble, okay? So this gives you a lot of direction, and it helps you along your path, because in your heart you're going to know what that true path is, and what the true what the true divine is. Basically, it's going to be something that you can do wholeheartedly, and you know that it's right, okay? Because you've received the guidance, and basically the guidance comes from you, because you already innately know what's right and what's wrong. But being a part, or opening up the soul chakra, is going to allow you to see clearly what's best for you and what is true and noble, okay? And then when you activate your soul star chakra, you're acknowledging the wisdom of your guides. And just that acknowledgement alone, in turn, what they're going to do is bring you the blessings, and bring you the protection, and also bring you a deep internal healing that you need, okay? So it's like when you view something, I'm also a chemist, so when I see things where we talk about stuff on, a molecular level, sometimes just viewing it makes it appear. It's a strange theory, but it's something beautiful. But it's the acknowledgement that you're giving, and then the guides say, "Oh, I see you're acknowledging me," and then they focus on you, and then they give you their attention, and they show you the way, and it opens up what you are, kind of what you already know, but it just clears the path, okay? And it gets like all of the distractions out of the way, so you can see what you really need to get done. So what I want you to do right now as the second exercise is take, a element like gold, anything really that's shiny that can represent gold for you. And what I want you to do is think about your problems for a moment. And I want you to put your problems, uh, give them over to the guides, and just say, this is my problem, and this is my problem, and that is my problem. And this is going to be part of a meditation for you, okay? And so once you've given over the problems, then you need to allow the guides, and you need to allow your angels to come over and let them, touch you with their blessing, touch you with their light, and touch you with their protection. And then you're going to start to listen to, connect straight to the divine, because you're part of it. And then you will hear and what they are saying, but it's truly what you're saying, because you're all one. It's kind of a little bit hard to understand. It's a little bit hard for me to get across, but you have to understand that you're not separate from the guides. You're not separate from this energy. You are a part of this energy. So what you're channeling and what you're hearing is actually something from within, as well as from the external, okay? So I just want you to maybe close your eyes right now, and you might want to do this exercise later, but if you want to do it now, I'm going to give you a moment, and then you can think about your problems, and then I want you to hand them over to your angels, and then I want you to allow the angels and this ancient wisdom and these masters to basically surround you and know that you're protected, okay? So I'm going to give you a second, like 5 or 6 seconds. All right, so here we go. I'm going to be Okay, so obviously later you can do this for much longer, and then you're going to start to feel around you that there is some sort of like good energy. It's a really wonderful energy, and it's, you know, the opposite of darkness. It's light and it's beautiful, and it just gives you warmth inside your heart, and you'll notice that you're at peace and contentment, and you have more love. You'll just notice that, okay? So that was the second exercise, and I want to go over this third exercise, and it is where the soul star chakra is the source of universal light, okay? And this light is what fuels life itself, and it gives birth to the cosmos, and the light has been here ever since the Big Bang, and it flows through us all, and it's eternal, okay? And it's all knowing, and it's all loving, and there's just this wonderful, beautiful energy that comes from it, and it's all around us, and you're already connected to it. And at times you may feel like you're disconnected from this particular light, and that's when you have your darkest times, and there's like dark clouds around you. But you have to understand that even when the sun is shining, or even when the moon is out and the clouds are in front of it, the moon is still there and the sun is still there, and you're still shining, because it never goes away. You just get disconnected from it. That's why we open and activate these chakras, so that you can get connected again. And even when I just said that, I just feel this, I feel tingling all over, because like I said, it doesn't take a lot of work to feel it, or, you know, you don't have to meditate for 1,000 hours, you know, to get there, if you just set your mind to believing that it's there, okay? Because you're always connected to it. It's just, you are an extension of this light, okay? And so it's never gone. And seeing this truth is what awakens you to your personal power, okay? Because you just have to know that this is just a dark cloud moving through, and I still shine, and I'm still connected, and that gives you so much power. And it could be the worst storm you've ever had, but you have to remember that the sun is still there, the moon is still there, you are still there, you're still shining, okay? So now what I want you to do for this third exercise is, you know, take a look outside, and I don't know if it's daytime for you or if it's nighttime when you're receiving this message, but if you can, if you need to stop the video, go out and, you know, look at the moon, and just revel in its light, and understand that you're even part of that light, that it all is it's all oneness, and it's all the glory of the divine. And it's something that you can rely on, just like you can rely on the sun and the moon to show up every day and every night. It's the same for you, okay? Because we are part of that. The light was gifted to us, and we are just an extension of it. So when you're looking at this beautiful moon or this wonderful sun, maybe not directly, but if you're looking at it, just remember that you're part of it, that you're strong as that. You're reflective. You're a life giver. You're just, you know, able to shine through everything. So just, that's the third exercise, if you want to do it now, if you want to do it later, but that is the message for that particular exercise. Now the next exercise for the soul star chakra allows you to have deep soul healing, okay? And sometimes when chaos in our life ensues, it's just a part of really cleaning out our closet, or the closet of our soul, and we make space for new beginnings, okay? That's how you clean out your soul, or you get that divine healing, is that you understand the fear that's behind whatever's cluttering that closet, or whatever has this buildup around you, or whatever chaos is ensuing. You can imagine that that your soul is a space, and what you put in that space is very important, and what you take out of that space is very important, because you want that soul space very clear, very open. You really want it to soar, And a lot of times it's just chaotic, throwing everything or unpacking everything out of it. And sometimes you don't even know what's in it. But you just have to, that's why you really do need to do some exercises to really unpack what's in that soul, what's causing any problems. And it's a, it can be a hard process, but it's so well worth it, okay? But before you can do it, you have to discover what's in there, what's blocking you, what is blocking that chakra. Is it fears? Is it something from family? Is it, old wounds? Is it relationships that haven't been fixed or can't be fixed, or you think can't be fixed, but you can go back and, like, rework all of these things, and then you're really going to open up that chakra and let all of the light shine in on it, and let the closet of the soul just, become a lit closet where you can see everything and feel everything and know that it's your, your pure and true noble path. Okay. So also, you need to just, like I said, let go of fear and trust your own, like, loving guidance, and your own love inside of yourself, and your soul has all the medicine in it that you need to actually heal yourself. You just need to tap into it. Okay, and I mean this emotionally, I mean this spiritually, I mean this physically even, because I mean it's a proven fact that the higher that you vibrate and the more you tap into the divine, the more your cells are aware of what they need to do to fix the problem. And it's a mindset that makes everything work better for you. And now with this process of this pure healing and this deep soul healing, you may need to ask for help, because, like I said, some of the things that are in your soul, you're not sure how they got there, or you may not even notice it, because a lot of times we get so used to the same routine that we start to accept things just as they are, because it's just taken such a toll that we've accepted the toll. Okay, and so that's why this next exercise is really not as much as an exercise as a story that I want to quickly tell you. Now, what I want you to do is picture a hoarder, someone who brings stuff from everywhere, okay? And they pick up stuff off the side of the road, and they keep every sentimental thing, and they pack their whole houses with it. And what it does is it systematically, shuts their friends off, their family off, because, they come over, there's no place to sit, there's all this stuff. And so you can think of your soul star in a way as being something, like I said again, like your soul is, like, say it's like a closet, it's a space that's filled. And when a hoarder tries to fill that space that feels empty with sentimental things, or just even things that they think they'll sell later or whatever, what it is that they're doing is they're filling a space that they have fear at, like, well, I might need this, or I might be able to use this, or I don't want to let go of this. And so, but they become very unaware of what they're doing, and it becomes an illness. And that's typical of everything that we do. If we put whatever we put into that soul is going to collect, okay? And we're not even going to know the mess anymore. We're not going to know what's behind all the stuff that we packed away. So we have to unpack. And a lot of times we have to do is enlist your friends. You need to talk to them and, say, what do you notice about me? Do you notice there's something? And even if it's, you're eventually, sometimes people have an intervention for you, and then you find out, from them what's going on, because you just maybe become, very unaware. Okay, so this is where enlightenment comes in, and that's where this light comes in, and that's where deep soul healing comes in. So that is the exercise for you in this particular case, is to find out what you're packing into your soul and see what you need to get out of it, and that's going to help you enter a new space and enter a new life. And then once you enter that new life, you don't want to put more stuff back in it that's going to be harmful for you. You want to keep that space clean, and you want to open up that channel, right? Open that channel to that soul star, and let that, oh, I can feel it already, let that light shine in, let it warm you, let it cool you, let it do whatever, and just remember that it makes you so divine, okay? Whew, that was, I can actually feel that right now. And then also, let's see, what else did I want to tell you? Yeah, also with the soul star chakra, you have this divine wisdom, okay? And this divine wisdom is, like I said, it's inside of you because you're already interconnected and you already have the source that you need to heal yourself and to give yourself guidance. Now, when we look outside of ourselves to get guidance, what happens is that we become low on self-confidence because we don't think that we have what it takes to guide ourselves. And we also can become codependent, thinking that we need another person. And part of blocking a chakra is to become attached to things that aren't, that you really don't need. Like, there's this saying, if we could just sit in a room alone, all the world, by ourselves and just meditate, then the whole world would, be fixed. But we have more needs than that. But what I'm saying is that there are some needs that are negative attachments, okay? And so that's why a lot of Buddhists try to let go of attachments. And so what we want to do here is look for guidance inside ourselves from our divine and from our ancestors and from the angels around us. And we need to stop looking at outside sources because, again, it lowers our self-confidence, it makes us codependent, and a lot of times it even makes us lonely because we wonder, like, how, I need this person and they're gone and now I'm lonely and, all these things. Now, I'm not saying, like, don't, not to love other people and need them in that way, but it's just unhealthy attachments. You have to know that you're strong enough to take on any challenge by yourself, okay? Now, that's the divine wisdom. That's really what we're talking about here, okay? And it's again a gateway that you walk through to this divine, and you will know that you're there when your heart tells you the right choices, and it only happens really if you listen, okay? So what I want you to do for this last exercise is cut out all the distractions. And when I mean distractions, I mean the clouds that go by that are, these thoughts in your head. So let's just, again, go quiet for a second, 5 or 6 seconds. And then I want you to try, just like you're, clearing out your phone. You just swipe and you know that it's a problem, but you let it go. And then what's going to happen is you are going to be able to see clearly through your divine wisdom, okay? So I'm going to give you a few seconds for that. And now for that one, I want you to definitely take that exercise and just imagine those problems going away, and you can finally focus on the answers that you need, because the answers will come from within, okay? And you don't need to depend on anybody else to get there for you. All right? So with that, I'm going to leave you with an exercise. I mean, I know these are a lot of exercises, and I'm hoping to do some real exercises, like some yoga with some of these videos in another series, because this chakra stuff is really going to help, not chakra stuff, but these balancing and opening and activating these chakras is going to help you with the next card reading that you get, because you're going to be able to manifest better things for yourself. And I have noticed that during the time that we're going through right now, a lot of people are not getting, I'm getting these messages of worry and just a little bit more sadness on the side. So what I want to, do is make sure that once these chakras are clean, I'm hoping to get better readings for you guys and channel better things. And also there is a video that is a pick a card that's going to tell you what your energy is, and it's going to lead you back to one of these videos so that you can see in the cards what chakra right now that you probably need to work on. And then once you see that pick a card, go back to the chakra reading and then do the next month card reading. You'll probably see that your energy is going to be a lot lighter and a lot brighter, and that's what I'm trying to do this for. So back to the exercise that I want to leave you with, which is, oftentimes, even when we see the right way and we see the true and noble way, we don't know how to fix it because our situation maybe doesn't feel like it allows it to be fixed, because there's still people that you have to deal with, there's still circumstances that you're under. But what I want you to do is I want you to do the simple thing, is just ask and you shall receive. Okay? Now, when you ask other people and you ask them enough to help you with your path and to see if you can get better harmony in your circumstances and better harmony with the relationships that you're in, eventually that message is going to get out, and progress is going to be made. So I just want you to ask for what you want after you meditate on your soul star chakra. See what comes out of there and see if you can bend the universe to your will, bend the cosmos to your will, because you are part of it, just like a magnetic field, and it circulates and radiates, and you are part of it, so you can bend it. You just have to really search and try. Okay, so I want to leave you with that. Just ask and you shall receive. So thank you so much for joining me for this soul star chakra activation. I hope that you're activated now. And yeah, so I will see you next time, and hopefully see you back for a reading. Oh, by the way, give me a like or a share if you would, please. And don't forget to subscribe and so you can get more videos and see more stuff, okay? All right, thanks.